Welcome to the In English Coffee Office. Today is Monday, September 29, and like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Hey Alex, good morning. How's that coffee hitting the spot for you today?
Morning, David. It's doing the trick. Strong enough to shake off the sleepy start. Yours look good too.
Oh yeah, black and bold. Just what I need before jumping into those sales calls. You know, hectic mornings like this make me appreciate these quick chats.
Totally agree. It's a nice way to ease into the day. By the way, did you catch any news over the weekend? I skimmed a few headlines.
A bit, yeah. Nothing too wild, but that story about the former French president caught my eye. Nicolas Sarkozy, right? He just got hit with a 5-year prison sentence for some illegal campaign financing stuff.
Yeah, I read about that. It's crazy how these high-profile politicians keep getting tangled in corruption scandals. What do you think it'll mean for international relations?
Good question. I mean, Sarkozy's been out of office for years, but this could stir up old rivalries in Europe, especially with all the economic ties we have through trade.
True. As a project manager, I worry about how political instability affects supply chains. If France's government gets shaky, it might delay deals we're working on.
Exactly. In sales, I see it firsthand. Clients get nervous when headlines like this pop up. Makes them hold off on big purchases. You know, better safe than sorry.
To be honest, it's a reminder to stay in the loop on global news. Anyway, speaking of deals, have you heard the latest on that TikTok situation?
Oh, the TikTok deal? Yeah. President Trump signed an executive order to back this new agreement. It's supposed to let American investors take over the U.S. operations.
Right. After all that drama with ByteDance and security concerns, the order clears the path for the sale, keeping the app running without a full ban.
Smart move, I think. No more threats of shutting it down. For businesses like ours, that's huge. Our marketing team uses TikTok for quick videos to reach younger clients.
Absolutely. From a tech angle, it addresses data privacy issues tied to China. Imagine if we could integrate safer social tools into our remote work apps without the headaches.
You said it. I'd love to pitch that stability to prospects. Hey, now your campaigns won't get disrupted by policy flips. Keeps us ahead in the game.
For sure. It's a win for innovation too. Actually, on a different note, did you see the entertainment buzz? Jimmy Kimmel's show is coming back on Sinclair stations?
No kidding. After that suspension over his jokes, I thought it was curtains for a while. Kimmel's got that witty edge. It'll be great to tune in again.
Yeah. Sinclair and Nexstar pulled the plug temporarily, but now they're airing it starting Friday. Good to see free speech holding up in media.
Relieved, honestly. Late night shows like that help us unwind. After long days of deadlines and meetings, you watch much TV these days?
Not as much as I'd like, but Kimmel's monologues are spot on. Relates to current events without getting too heavy. Perfect for a quick laugh.
Yeah. Remember that bit he did on Office Life? Felt like he was spying on our coffee breaks. Anyway, back to work stuff. How's your project going?
Steady, but we're pushing to meet that end-of-month milestone. Lots of coordination with the team. You?
Swamped with follow-ups from last week's pitches. But hey, positive vibes from the news today keep me motivated.
Same here. That Sarkozy thing, though, makes me glad our company's ethics policies are tight, no room for shortcuts.
Spot on. In sales, trust is everything. One whiff of scandal and deals fall through. Europe's mess could make U.S. firms look even better.
Interesting point. It might open doors for us in negotiations. You know, positioning ourselves as the stable partner.
Love that angle. I'll weave it into my next client call. Thanks for the tip. Always good to bounce ideas off you.
Anytime. Now about TikTok, I was thinking, could we use it more for internal training videos? Short, engaging clips to keep everyone updated.
Brilliant. Our sales newbies could learn product demos that way. Fun and effective without boring PowerPoints.
Exactly. With the deal secured, no more uncertainty hanging over it. Tech evolves so fast. We have to keep up.
Tell me about it. Remember when we first started using social media for leads? Felt like the Wild West back then.
Yes, now it's all about compliance and security. This executive order helps level the playing field.
For real. Shifts focus back to content, not politics. Anyway, Jimmy Kimmel's return? Think it'll boost ratings after the hiatus?
Probably. People love a comeback story. Plus, with everything going on, his takes on society will resonate.
True. In this office, we could use more humor. Breaks up the monotony of emails and spreadsheets.
Agreed. Maybe suggest a watch party for the team? Team building without the awkward icebreakers.
Now you're talking. Count me in. But first, coffee's almost gone. Time to refill or head out.
One more sip? Oh, and on Sarkozy, did you see the details? It's his second conviction. First was for corruption, too.
Yeah, tough break. 5 years, though, harsh. Shows no one's above the law, even ex-leaders.
It does. Reinforces why we audit everything in projects. Transparency builds confidence.
Wise words. I'll remember that for my reports. You always think 3 steps ahead.
Just experience. TikTok-wise, experts are calling the fee structure a shakedown, but it gets the job done.
Shakedown? Like the government's taking a cut? Bold but effective for national security.
Precisely, protects jobs in tech here at home. Good for our vendors, too.
Ripple effect? Yeah. Kimmel's side. The boycott ended quick. Sinclair caved after backlash.
Public pressure works wonders. Highlights how entertainment ties into free expression debates.
Deep but true. Makes me appreciate our open office chats. No censorship here.
Lucky us. All right, mug's empty. Ready to tackle the day?
As ready as ever. Let's touch base later on that TikTok idea for marketing.
Will do. Have a great morning. Don't let the emails bury you.
You too. Catch you at lunch, maybe?
Sounds perfect. See you then.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.